Two and a Half Men. If you watch Two and a Half Men, please stop watching Two and a Half Men. I'm on Two and a Half Men. I don't want to be on it.
The Angus T. Jones 2.5 Men video rant. Is he legally exposed? Yikes! Yet another Kevin Clash underage sex accuser surfaces. Allegedly. NBC Downton Abbey ripoff alert. And FX greenlights a very interesting new spy series. This is the TVnews.TV for Wednesday, November 28, 2012. I'm Jeff Grimshaw in Washington, and we begin with the Angus T. Jones widely reported wacky trashing of his very own 2.5 Men. Now, we've got some serious questions about all of this. Like, is Jones now legally exposed? And do Warner and CBS have any legal recourse? For the answers, we turn now to TVLegalNews.com's Gwendolyn Lindsay Jackson, who is judge and jury for the TV News.
All rise.
19-year-old Angus T. Jones, who plays Jake on 2.5 Men, has been making some rather shocking statements in a video posted on YouTube by the Forerunner Christian Church.
Please stop watching it. Please stop filling your head with filth. Please. It's you know, people say it's just entertainment. The fact that it's entertainment, it's do some research on the effects of television in your brain, and I promise you'll have a decision. You'll have a decision to make when it comes to the television, and especially with what you watch on the television.
Well, this is not the first time the show has been publicly disparaged by one of its stars. Remember last year, Charlie Sheen's series of bizarre internet tirades and the verbal attacks on the producer Chuck Lorre, and that resulted in Sheen's firing. Now, Jones doesn't say that he's quitting the show, but he expresses concern that it might be inflicting damage on his audience. Well, most actors have deals that typically include disparagement clauses. Now, that prohibits them from making negative statements about their shows in public because they could be sued. But it's rare to see a studio have to enforce such a clause because normally what's considered disparagement is so subjective, but most important, actors never get caught stabbing the show in the back that pays them. Now, Jones, as well as Ashton Kutcher and John Cryer, signed a new contract in May for the new season. Jones is estimated to earn $300,000 per episode. So far, 2.5 Men, the producer, and CBS Network have not commented on his remarks in the video. Let's watch this situation closely.
All rise.
The TV News Judge and Jury is brought to you by TVLegalNews.com, featuring media legal analyst Gwendolyn Lindsay Jackson. Log on to TVLegalNews.com.
Yikes! A third alleged underage sex accuser has leveled charges at Kevin Clash, the now former voice and handler of Elmo. And this raises a serious question. Should Elmo, in light of his human half now possibly tabbed as the Jerry Sandusky of children's TV, be rested for a period of time? We report, you decide, and let us know on what you've decided on the TV News page on Facebook. Rip-off alert! Rip-off alert! NBC appears to be borrowing Downton Abbey's Life in the Past with the uber-rich concept with a new series in development called Gilded Age. And if you don't know anything about the Gilded Age in New York and environs, Google it. But if you're going to rip something off, you know what? You better do it right. And NBC will be doing just that as they've hired the very same creator of Downton Abbey, Julian Fellowes.
This is the TVnews.TV, brought to you by American Ingenuity Media, simply the solution for innovative on-air promotion, video marketing, plus internet and social marketing. Visit them at AmericanIngenuityTV.com and on Facebook.
And finally, FX has begun production on what we think can be yet another hit series for them, The Americans. And this is wherein a pair of KGB agents set up housekeeping as husband and wife in the DC area during the Reagan era. The Americans is slated to premiere in January 2013. Хорошо, FX. Очень хорошо. Remember our 4th annual Duh Award celebrating the dumbest, most undecided, and most heralded happenings in the TV industry becomes available on December 22nd. Now, in the meantime, you can select the winners by voting on the TV news page on Facebook. So vote early and vote often. A reminder that available every Friday, our amazingly accurate TV Tarot reads the future of our industry. And this time out, the read is on what happens next for the very wounded Elmo. If you want to be a sponsor of the TV news, we would love to have you here with us. To get started, just shoot us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. We thank you very much for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.